There's back to their video. Oh, that kind of looks weird, doesn't it? Is that better? I think that's better. Okay, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing the long-awaited Emma's favorite anime. Yes, I know everything on this channel is now anime related or monthly reviews or like whatever, you know, it's a lot of the same thing, but nothing else is happening in my life right now besides anime, so you're gonna get a lot of anime videos. I also need to complain about something else. Hi, it's me. We all know I ramble for like the first 5 minutes. Usually I'd be filming these videos on Sunday for like the ones that come out on Tuesday. I film them on Sunday, edit them on Monday, put them out on Tuesday. Well, I'm going to be busy on Monday and I don't want to remember on Sunday to film it. So hi, it's Thursday and I am not in the mood. So if I seem a little angry during this and tired and looks like I'm about to die from a headache is because I feel like I'm about to get one, but it's already been a minute and we have to start. So yeah, today I'm gonna be telling you my favorite animes. This will be a pretty long video, especially for the fact that I've been rambling for a minute. So if you do not want to listen to Emma talk about animes for probably 20 to 30 minutes, I would click off. I mean, why would you want to listen to it in the first place? Huh? But I have many things to do. So I just thought, you know, since I'm being productive as heck right now, let us film this. I think I talked about this I'll stop being so aggressive and fast real quick. I talked about this in the May monthly review that I had this like slideshow addiction, and I still do. It's really bad. And I was talking about how I was gonna do this video. So if I don't really want to explain it, so if you want to know how I'm going to do the video, go watch the May monthly review. Without further ado though, let us begin. Emma's favorite anime, there are 20 of these, I think, as I've stated. I guess, I was watching my old, I've done 2 of these videos before, by the way. I did my top 5 favorite anime, I think was actually my first anime video. And then 3 months ago, I did my favorite anime updated. I'm not sure. It says updated something. It's in the anime playlist. So yeah, if you would like to go see the other 2 and see how my anime taste has changed, go do that. Also, one more thing. Sorry, I have to add this. If I randomly like come back and I look different and it's a whole entire new day, I think I've mentioned I have a headache and I have kind of busy. But, and this is going to be a long video, so I'm not sure if it's going to be broken down into 2 parts, but I will try to make it not. So we will start off with the 24th anime. Yes, I know, this is going to be a long journey. Dramatical Murder. So I don't really want to read the whole entire, like, description, but in my last video that I did about this, I like kind of named off and like it took like 5 minutes to talk about each anime. So we're just kind of like gonna like briefly try to summarize these and then say some thoughts on it.
Yeah, Emma, that doesn't happen. You sit there for like 5 minutes talking about each anime.
I have some notes, so I don't know why I seem so different in this video. Like to me, I even seem different. I'm trying to tone down the aggression, I swear. So, basically, this takes place on an island in Japan. It's called Midorejima, Japanese names. I can say them when I'm watching anime, but I can't say them now, apparently. On this island, they built this thing called Platinum Jail. It's supposed to be like this really cool place. Like, you want to live in Platinum Jail, like, so great. Sorry, my game is coming out. It's as described as a luxurious utopia facility. I love how I went like this down there. Basically, the original inhabitants of the island got pushed out to like this lower district, you know, basically. So people in Platinum Jail are just like living it up. They're like having the time of their lives. And all the other people who were the original inhabitants of the island get crap. So basically after that, like they're completely abandoned, stuff like that. Then it goes on to Rib and Rhyme, which are the most common games played on the island. Rib is, quote, an old game in which gangs engage in turf wars against each other, while Rhyme is a technologically advanced game where participants fight in participants, sorry, fight in virtual reality. Okay, I thought it said uwu. Sorry, it says usui. Okay, so and to play Rhyme, you have to have an all-mate, which is like a pet-looking thing. Our main character, Aoba, I think his name is Oba. You know I can't say Japanese names, apparently. He doesn't really like either of the games. He just likes to chill with his grandma and his all-mate, Ren. However, because there's always a however, he is forced into the dangerous realm of Rhyme. And basically after that, his journey begins, and it's like this whole dramatic-filled thing. It's called Dramatical Murder. And it's just, the characters are adorable, everything's great. It's not my favorite thing ever, but I really did like it at the same time. Yeah, I guess those are my thoughts. The thoughts will probably be like really short. I will also try to name my favorite characters if I have any. For Dramatical Murder is definitely Clear and I was about to say a Rhyme because I have that in my head. Clear and Noise, by the way, are my favorite characters. I'm getting all of these from my anime list, by the way, and I'm just kind of summarizing them. So if you're wondering like where I got this, just look them up on my anime list. Finally, okay, our 23rd anime is Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. Sorry, I have the Japanese name up, so I'm like, But this one I watched like last month. It's not my favorite thing ever, as you can tell, since it's the 23rd, but I still really did like it. So Chiyo, our main character, is this really cheerful, typical high school girl, you know? And she has fallen head over heels for this oblivious child, Nozaki.
I love how I just tried to see what his name was.
So basically Chiyo waltzes up to Nozaki, confesses her love, and gets an autograph. Well, Nozaki turns out to be a shoujo mangaka. I'm not gonna be able to read his pen name. I honestly don't remember his pen name, so he has a pen name, not his name. And Chiyo ends up becoming one of his manga assistants. Basically, it just kind of goes throughout like the story of them just hanging out with some other friends. For example, Mikoshiba, who was honestly a queen, and the prince of the school, Kashima, which was also one of my favorite characters. And basically it's just kind of like a romance type thing. Spoiler alert. I love that I just said that. They don't really get together. That's why it's not the bottom of this list. So it's kind of just like she has feelings for him the whole entire time, but like it doesn't really like end up happening, and it's kind of sad, but I could feel it happening, and that's why it's lower on the list, as I said. But it's still on the list because I love the characters. Like literally, I don't think I had I don't think I disliked a character, so like that's why it's definitely still on the list. Our 22nd, Your Lion April. So I'm assuming some of us have seen this before. How can I describe this? I'm not sure how to do this. So basically, Arima, who is a pianist, I'm not sure how to word this. His mom dies. I'm not sure how to tie that into his being of a pianist, but he's a pianist and his mother dies. His mom was kind of like the one who like forced piano on him, but like, you know what I mean. So he's kind of like, as it says literally on here, he goes into a downward spiral, rendering him unable to hear the sound of his own piano. 2 years after his mom's death, he's still not playing the piano. He's, just like living like a average high schooler, just like chilling with his friends. However, I'm gonna say that a lot, he meets a beautiful violinist named Kaori, who basically jolts his music life back to existence. I'm gonna go ahead and say, if you have not watched this is a really sad anime. It's so good though, and I would really suggest it. Here's the thing, I had some moments where I wasn't really interested, and that's why it's lower on the list, but it's still such a good anime that I couldn't not put it on the list. Okay, I talked about this in the monthly review that I was going to have to talk about every single anime for this first video. So our 21st anime is Yuri on Ice. I know I've talked about it probably in the last 2 videos and a lot more than that, but we are just going to do a quick little summary. Okay, so Yuri is a figure skater. He's not doing so well at the moment. Since he's not doing well, he returns to his home in Japan, and he's just chilling. He goes to this ice skating rink he used to go to, and he shows his one friend, forgot her name, this ice skating routine thing that he can do. This figure skating routine he can do. It's his idol Victor's performance. Shockingly, I don't know how else to word that, it gets filmed and put onto the internet, and it gets seen by a lot of people, including Victor. Victor ends up coming to Japan and helping Yuri get back on his figure skating feet. Was that a good description? I didn't even read my notes. Ha! Well, there's also another Yuri. Did I mention that? This one was literally my first anime ever, so I don't think I could not put it on the list, you know? And it's also really good. I cried a lot to it. It's amazing, but I have seen better shows. No offense to Yuri on Ice, of course. I love it. But I've seen other ones that mean a lot more to me. Okay, 20 is Given. We all know I love Given. I was actually contemplating buying a life-size cardboard cutout of Haruki. But it didn't happen. I was going to. I was going to, believe me. So Mafayu is our main character. He basically carries around a guitar because it means a lot to him. He's kind of, I guess a way to describe him would be not very social. So he's, chilling in the gymnasium staircase when he meets Unioyama. Sorry if I said that wrong. Unioyama points out, "What the heck are your strings, bro?" I regret saying that. That is not what he said, I swear. He points out that his strings on his guitar are very, very rusted and are about to break. He basically bestows upon Mafayu some knowledge about guitars, and Mafayu is blown away by this. I don't think he really is, but he's astonished. I'm way overboard tonight. And he literally pleads him to teach him how to play the guitar. Unioyama eventually obliges. Was that the right word? I think it was. I'm trying to sound fancy. And invites him to a jam session with his band. I forgot to mention this for Yuri on Ice. My favorite character is Victor. With his two bandmates, Haruki and Akihiko. I'm just saying, Haruki is my favorite boyo ever. So Mafayu ends up having an amazing singing voice that is literally, Jesus made it. I'm just saying, it was perfected in the heavens. And Unioyama's like, "Hey, bro, you should really be I hate that I'm doing this. Bro, you should really be the lead singer in our band." I'm sorry, Unioyama does not sound like that. I'm really making him sound bad. Please watch Given. Though reluctant at first, Mafayu eventually agrees, and thus begins Given. Honestly, Mafayu's song is the best thing you will hear in your life. It brings tears to my eyes every time. I think I've sung it on the channel before. I didn't do good, but I did it because I love Mafayu's song. But if you don't know Hanashi, I think it's called. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but that's why I'm saying Mafayu's song, because I don't want to mess up the name. But yeah, it's really sad, but it's really good, and it's yaoi. Not really. Spoiler. I guess. Okay. 19th anime. I thought this anime, I'm gonna go ahead and say my thoughts right now. I thought this anime was super weird when I first saw it, because I told you guys I got a Hulu subscription last month. And I saw it on here, and I'm like, what in the hell? But it ended up actually being really good. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, or Hanako-kun, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce words. A staple of Japanese urban legends is to have the 7 wonders of a school. One of them, I'm gonna quote this, one of the most well-known of these tales is that of Hanako-san, the ghost of a young girl who haunts the girls' bathroom. So, basically, the Academy, I can't pronounce the name, has its own version of Hanako-san's legend. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Rumors claim that if one successfully manages to summon Hanako-san, I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but I'm not going to correct myself. I'm so sorry. She will grant her summoner any wish. Our main character, Yashiro, is a girl hoping to have romantic fortune. So she goes to Hanako-san. I said that wrong. Hanako-san tries to summon her, but then discovers that Hanako-san is not a girl, but a boy. After a series of unfortunate events, Yashiro is, quote, entangled in the world of the supernatural. And she is now Hanako's assistant. And it basically goes on to, it's a really good anime. I don't want to spoil it, but it kind of just, goes throughout with the other 7 wonders of the school. It's a really great anime. I would suggest watching it. I think they should have a season 2. I don't think they've released anything about it, though, but it should, I think. If I was to have a favorite character, I don't really consider him, but it would probably be Mitsuba. Otherwise, our 18th anime, oh my god, we are already 21 minutes in, I'm going to die, is Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is as the name would imply, it's in Tokyo, and there are ghouls. Can that be all I say? Yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say that's ghouls in Tokyo. I was actually watching the OP, Unravel today because it's great. And in the comment section it was saying, this all happened just because Kaneki wanted to get laid, and I was like, that's kind of true though. And I mean that's kind of the premise of that's kind of the premise of the anime though. But it's not, I'm joking, but he did go on a date, and that's kind of why this happened. But I'm trying to make these shorter, but so yeah, that's kind of the premise of Tokyo Ghoul. Honestly, Kaneki might be a favorite character. Also, it's gonna sound weird, but Tsukiyama, just because J. Michael Tatum is his voice actor though. Just saying. I don't really know anyone else. Honestly, they're all great. I'm just like trying to pick like a favorite. Because with all these animes, I do love all the characters. Like, I'm not saying if I don't have a favorite character, I'm not saying I dislike all of them. I'm just saying I don't particularly love one of them. I still, like, love all of them, but not, like, I'm not making sense. 17. Also, I think we have all the J. Michael Tatum ones lined up in a row. Yeah, we do. 17, Ouran High School Host Club. Now, if you have not seen Ouran High School Host Club, I would like you to click off this video and go watch Ouran High School Host Club. Thank you very much. I don't think we have to describe this. Haruhi knocks over a vase, gets a debt, and is now a host. There you go. That is the premise. Also, J. Michael Tatum is in it, so go watch it. Maybe we can convince them to make a season 2. If I was to have a favorite character, I do love the Hitachi twins. Kyoya, of course, Tamaki. Yeah, everyone, I'm just saying, though, Hitachi twins might be a little bit of a favorite. And Haruhi's, of course, great. And you will notice I don't really like main characters. I'm so sorry that this happens every single video. My phone just died. Did we describe Ouran High School Host Club good enough? I think we did. 16, Black Butler. Now this one is where I first discovered the magic of J. Michael Tatum, so I'll admit it is a little bit higher than the other ones he's been in. But basically, CL Phantom Hive makes a deal with a demon, and they go on little adventures together. Can I describe it like that? That makes it sound way more innocent than it is. It's really good though, and once again, J. Michael Tatum, so go watch, just saying. Favorite character? Sebastian. And Grell. I'm just saying, Grell is a queen. 15, Noragami. If you have noticed, I actually have a printed out photo of Noragami over there. Because I love it. Also, all the OPs, that's once again another big reason for it, just the OPs. And because I like the main character. Hiyori is actually, like, she's, what's the word? I have it on the tip of my tongue. She's tolerable. It makes all the other characters sound so bad. Like I told you, I love them. It's just not as much as others. I'm gonna make this sound bad, but Yato will do anything for 5 yen. And that's the premise of the anime. Just give him 5 yen. The delivery god, Yato, will come and deliver your wishes. Literally, that's Yato. There is, what are they called? There's regalia in here, so Yukine. Yukine is literally, I don't know why I fangirl over him every time, but Yukine is adorable. Yato tries to be a badass, but he's not. But he's also great. And then Hiyori's tolerable. So it's, I make her sound so bad. I do like Hiyori. I'm making fun of all my, I'm in a bad mood. I don't know why every single one of these videos, I just get so aggressive. But it's great. So yeah, Yato will do anything for 5 yen. All the characters in this are literally adorable. I don't think I have one that I don't like. I did have a time when I didn't like Bisha, but like now we love Bisha. She's literally up on my wall. Oh, I forgot to completely mention this. Hiyori's soul is detached from her body. Okay. That's why she can see Yato, because her soul is detached to her body because she saved him from a car accident. Okay, 14, I'm sorry. I'm trying to hurry this up. 14 is Bungo Stray Dogs. The reason I watched this, I mean, I was going to watch it eventually, but I have my Haiku group chat and they love Bungo Stray Dogs. Nothing against them, love them. They love Bungo Stray Dogs. So I was like, okay, I'll watch it. Also, this is another one like Noragami. I don't think I have one that I don't like. Like, all the characters are great. Basically, Our main character, Atsushi, got kicked out of an orphanage. Sucks to be him, right? Well, gets even suckier when he sees a guy try to drown himself in a river. That man is Dazai. Now, Dazai is a queen, first of all. But Dazai also works for the Armed Detective Agency, I think is what it's called. If I had to pick a favorite, which is hard because, you know, I have a love for Dazai, I think, as all of us do. Atsushi is also kind of a queen. But Kunikita, I really relate to because, like, you know, productive, gotta be on schedule, gotta do this, gotta do that, and you gotta be aggressive about it. But yeah, I definitely would have to say Kunikita is one of the either the one I relate most to or a favorite character. I'm not sure if I described that well enough. I'm kind of like blacking out. So I think I said everything. So this is what I kind of get. I have more notes for these, so if I sound more put together and more functioning, words are great. That's why. So this one is, our 13th anime is The Promised Neverland. I'm not even kidding you, I binge watched this in one night. That's how good it was. All these kids live in this orphanage together. They're not really allowed to leave, and they have this parental figure that they call Mama. Her name is Isabella, actually. She's great. So the children mostly spend their time like chilling outside, playing tag, because tag is fun. Yeah, they chill there, but they're not allowed to leave, okay? Some kids, however, leave every like few months. And they always say, I'll contact you, I'll write you letters. Sorry, that was a really bad voice impression. But they never do. Okay, however, trying to mash together words. However, the oldest siblings, who are Emma, Norman, and Ray, get a little bit suspicious and decide to actually see what's happening at this orphanage. And they basically discover some disturbing things about what's going on and their beloved Mama. So, first of all, the main character's name is Emma. How could I not love it? I'm just saying it would be bad if I didn't, but I do love her, like, honestly. And every character is lovable. Like, I wouldn't say I have, like, a least favorite, you know, out of the three mains, by the way. Like, I couldn't pick which one I would like the most. Let me just say I'm really looking forward to season 2, and I cannot wait, but I suggest you watch that one. Our 12th one is Assassination Classroom. An alien boyo blows up the moon. That's what happens. Then he decides, you know what? If you want to figure out why I did it, let me teach some kids, and they can try to assassinate me. I think that's how it goes. I think I said that right. So yeah, it's basically a bunch of kids trying to assassinate their teacher. Assassination Classroom, hence the name. But it's not as easy as it seems because he's indestructible, and that's why his name translated is Koro-sensei. It means indestructible teacher. This might be a little bit of spoilers. When one of the main characters, Karma, was introduced, I was kind of scared I wasn't going to like him because he was like a new kid, and I have this thing where I don't like new kids in the beginning, no offense, like you're probably a great person, I just don't like you. Sounds so mean. Like I will end up liking you, it's just in the beginning I am very like wary of you. So I was like, of course, even though it's an anime, I'm going to be wary of this Karma kid. His name is Karma. This kid's literally like, damn, he's my favorite character. If you get to the last episodes, I will warn you, you will bawl your eyes out like I did. Because everyone honestly needs a teacher like Koro-sensei. My favorite characters are definitely Karma and Koro-sensei because I want him to be my teacher, please. My 11th is number 6, and I know that sounds weird, but I've talked about this before. The anime is called Number 6. Shion, who is a resident of City-State Number 6, decides, you know what might be a smart idea? I'm gonna harbor a fugitive. I mean, that's not what goes through his mind, but he does harbor a fugitive named Nezumi. His name literally means rat, but he is a queen. But Shion gets found out, and him and his mother lose their status as elites. He gets basically demoted. I've talked about this before. I've got demoted before. And they get relocated, basically. After a long, long time of not seeing Nezumi, the boy comes back, and he basically tells him that Number 6 is not all it cut out to be, not all it was, you know? And they basically have to shatter the world that everyone lives in and, you know, tell them that Number 6 sucks. Okay, so to be honest with this one, I was expecting yaoi. That's what I came for. I got way more than I came for, and I was really happy about it. That's why it's 11th. The whole story is just amazing. And the last episode is a lot of confusion, screaming at your TV, and bawling your eyes out. So I'd be prepared for that. Also, the OP, because that's a bop. The characters are literally adorable, and the story is like, so I want to say addicting, but there's a different word for that, I know, but it's the best way I can describe it. My favorite characters are actually Shion and Nazumi, which is rare because I don't like main characters, but Shion is adorable, and so is Nazumi. Okay, our 10th anime, yes, we're finally getting down to almost single digits, is Maid-sama. Misaki is the student council president of a former all-boys school, I think it was, that has just transitioned to be co-ed. She is known as the demon president, so you can imagine she's a great person. I'm kidding, I love her. But she basically is just like trying to defend the girls and like make the boys back off. So yeah, she seems like a perfect person, right? I didn't make her sound like a perfect person. She sounds like a demon, but she seems like she seems functioning. But she has a really embarrassing secret. She works part-time at a maid cafe because her family is struggling. Same girl. So, she thought she could keep this a secret from everyone until one of the most popular boys in the school, Usui, walks in. And he decides that he is going to twist her around his little finger. Sounds really bad. And try to get closer to her. Because he now knows her secret. And it's honestly an adorable... It sounds so weird, but it's honestly an adorable anime. This is probably I think it is, definitely. It might not be. I didn't look at this. But it's probably my favorite straight anime. It's just, it's too good, Misaki, she's not, I don't dislike her. She's not my favorite, definitely. But she's tolerable. Same as Hiyori. I don't really have favorite characters for this one. Not saying I dislike any of them. I just don't really have any. These next two, 9 and 8, kind of tie together because they are somewhat in the same, but we're gonna start off with 9, which is Sekaiichi Hatsukoi. As you guys know, I just rewatched the whole entire thing. Sekaiichi Hatsukoi is literally gay manga editors and artists and sales team people. I don't know. What does Yokozawa do again? Yeah, but it kind of tells the 3 stories of these gay manga boys. So that's Sekaiichi Hatsukoi for you. So I just need to say this. One of my favorite things one of my favorite anime things to watch, I wouldn't really consider it a genre, is manga and yaoi, which I would consider a genre. So, of course I would love this. It's not my favorite thing ever though. But if you guys have seen Ginger Romantica, and you know who Hiro and Misaki are, if they were like the same character, if they mashed their characters together, it would be Onodera. Like the output would literally be Onodera. Like I don't care what you say, the output is Onodera. This is gonna sound weird, but my favorite character is not anyone from the main anime, from the first 2 seasons, or from the OVA, but from the Yokozawa movie. And it's Hiyori, because first of all, her name's Hiyori, and as you can see, I have a love for girls named Hiyori. Hit me up. No, I'm so sorry, I'm kidding. But she's adorable and she's sweet, and I love her. Okay, our 8th one, which kind of has to tie into this one, is Ginger Romantica. It's exactly like Sekaiichi Hatsukoi in the sense that it is 3 different romances, except these ones have to do with, they kind of all tie together through like mutual people. It doesn't tie together through manga. But it's really good. So, Misaki, who is our main character for like our main, our main story, he's not very smart, as most anime characters are not, and he accepts a proposal from his older brother's best friend and famous author, Akihiko Usami. Whoa, I said that wrong. Akihiko Usami, to tutor him, basically. However, Misaki is about to find out that is not all it's going to lead out to be. Basically, it just kind of leads into the 3 couples' romances, and it's really good. I'm not even kidding you, I've probably watched this 3 times all the way through, 4 times if you count not all the way through. So yes, of course I do love our main couple. But can I just say, Hiro and Nawaki are literally like my life at this point. Like, I love them to death. So as you would imagine, Hiro and Nawaki are of course my favorite characters. We are getting there. 7, Takara Tai. or I am being harassed by the sexiest man of the year. I think I said that right. I talked about this in a yaoi video. I did not remember how to say the name. So we cannot read the description of this because it's spicy. But basically, the premise is Takuto Saijo is an actor who was once the most huggable man of the year. The number one spot, however, has been taken by Junta Azumaya, who is our other main character. Now, he's great. He's a new actor, about 3 years of experience compared to like Takuto's like what, 20 plus. And they end up doing a movie, I think, a show. I don't know. I actually watched the first episode again last night, so it's called Midday Star or something, right? Mid-Afternoon Star?
Okay, I have confirmed it is Mid-Afternoon Star.
Something star. Something mid something, I guess. I forgot it because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning when I was just like, you know what, I need to rewatch this. But basically, they're working together, and then Azumaya, or Junta, I'm probably gonna call him Azumaya, waltzes up to Takuto and says, hey, you want to go grab some drinks? And he's like, not really. But he's like, no, you're going to go grab drinks with me. Like, okay, you're going to go. And everyone's like, yeah, Takuto is going to go grab drinks with Azumaya. And Takuto's like, what, I am? And they end up going to grab drinks, and Takuto basically gets really drunk and says everything he's been thinking, which is not very good. Catch is, Azumaya was recording the whole thing. So Takuto takes this as, he is blackmailing me. And he wants, like, money, fame, whatever. He wants to take my, like, you know, it's bad things. But Azumaya's like, no, I want to have sex with you. And that leads into our wonderful little romance. It's actually really good. I've not even kidding you. I've watched it so many times. I remember, though, the thing is why this is, like, so high up on the list is because I accidentally discovered Dakaratai is what I'm calling it, by the way. And I remember, I watched the first part, and then it went into the opening. I wasn't really suspecting any yaoi yet. I was just suspecting, like, this really cute little anime. And I saw them almost kiss, and I paused it, and I was like, I'm proud of myself, first of all. But yes, yaoi. So I was shook and excited, which I literally put in my notes. And I just kind of like fell in love with that, with the story and the characters because of it. And every few months, I occasionally decide to rewatch it or, you know, read the manga, you know, do something with it. Just like talk about Dakaratai in general. So you can tell that I definitely like it since I've rewatched it probably 4 times, going on to my 5th time since last night. My favorite character is Sasaki, who is his manager, because Sasaki is just a queen. Because occasionally, I'm gonna go ahead and spoil this, in the anime, Azumaya kidnaps Takuto a lot after work and just like, hey, Sasaki, I'll take him home. And Sasaki's like, sure, why not? And like Takuto's like, manager. But it's great. And then I would have to say Takuto too, because I relate to him a lot on like the anger scale, like, you know, gotta get mad a lot. Our 6th one is Death Parade. The theory or the lure behind Death Parade is, I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm gonna use it, is that there is no heaven or hell. I'm kind of quoting this, by the way. There's only a bar that stands between reincarnation and oblivion. The attendant will one after another challenge pairs of recently deceased to random games in which their fate of either ascending into reincarnation or falling into the void will be wagered. Basically, they just play games, their true personalities get revealed, like slowly their memories come back, and it's fricked up, basically. Decum basically judges you, is like the premise of that. I don't think I can say her name because that will give it away. This one girl just waltzes up and decides that she still has her memories, so she can't be judged yet. So basically, she and Decum have to like work the bar together until Decum eventually has to judge her. And it's really sad, and it's really good, and it's just kind of scary at some points, especially the first episode makes it seem way scarier than it is, by the way, but it's actually like really good. So, I love it because it's just so cool how like the people's backstories and like inner secrets and like whatever gets revealed. And the OP, if you've seen it, is literally the best bop ever. And then the main character, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say her name because I'm not sure if her name gets actually revealed. She can ice skate, so like that's just a plus. And I don't really dislike anyone. Like I wouldn't say I had anyone that I genuinely didn't like. And it's weird because I did like the main character, even though I usually don't. And you're gonna cry a lot if you watch this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. So my favorite characters are of course Decum, our main character, and pretty much everyone else. Okay, we're getting close to the end. Now here's where we get into like you guys have heard about this before, so it'll be a lot shorter. But you're probably wondering, like, Emma, I know your top 4, like, it's obvious, like, you know, you're gonna say Haiku, My Hero, you're gonna throw freaking Fruits Basket in there, and you're probably gonna say Wotakoi, let's be honest. But what are you gonna say before all that? This is where we get into suspense. Erased. Now, Erased is just, I don't know why, I literally couldn't tell you, but it is like my favorite thing now. So I guess I'm gonna read this word for word because I'm tired and I feel like it. When tragedy is about to strike, Satoru Fujinuma, sorry if I said that wrong, finds himself sent back several minutes before the accident occurs. The detached 29-year-old manga artist, first of all, the plus is he's a manga artist, has taken advantage of this powerful yet mysterious phenomenon which he calls revival. However, when he is wrongfully accused of murdering someone close to him, you will see who that is and it's shocking, Satoru is sent back to... My god. Satoru is sent back to the past once again, but this time to 1988, 18 years in the past. Soon he realizes that the murder may be connected to the abduction and killing of one of his classmates, the solitary and mysterious Kaio! Sorry, I love Kaio. That took place when he was a child. This is his chance to make things right. And basically, throughout the anime, he just has to protect her and, like, protect the other people. And it's just really good. So... And I love it because the whole story is so intriguing and it's basically like a mystery and you have to like decide who's this murderer, you know? And even though Satoru isn't my favorite character ever, I can't bring myself to dislike him. Like, you know, I don't want to, like, per se, but he's not my favorite, but I love him. And another thing is I usually hate in animes when they have like time traveling stuff, like it gets all confusing and weird, but this one didn't get confusing and weird. Like I understood what was happening. And the horror aspect of it, like, you know, like, someone is about to get murdered is, like, it's gonna sound weird, but it's, like, it's good, you know? And one more point, that one kid is definitely a girl. I don't care what you say, you will see what I mean when you watch it, but that one kid is a girl. I'm not even kidding you, I thought all the way to the 10th episode that he was a girl, but he is actually a guy. You will see, they should have just made him a girl. But, besides that, my favorite characters are Airi, and you will meet her, I think in the first episode. She works in the same place as, Satoru, and then Kenya, who is one of his childhood friends, because Kenya is smart. He has some smarts in his brain. Okay, Fruits Basket, which we all know is when you hug the opposite sex, they turn into members of the Chinese zodiac. Welcome to the Soma family. Toru Honda gets thrown into this mess because she's homeless, I guess, and they found her on their property. Season 2 is currently airing. Go watch it. It's so good. I've done a review of Fruits Basket. It's literally one of the best things ever. I have the poster. I have a photo of Kyo. I don't have the manga. I want to buy the collector's edition manga, but I won't. So okay, my thoughts on this one though. When I had Crunchyroll and I didn't have premium because I was like so uncool at the time. I have premium now, by the way. But I honestly do miss the ads, to be completely honest. I miss seeing the weird ads. I did think the ads for Fruits Basket were so, like, weird and, like, not my type. And I don't remember why I started watching it, but I did, and I don't regret it. Season 2 is definitely more of my favorite, though, than Season 1. The OP is more of a bop, I swear to God. It's called Prism, I think. I sing it all the time. The characters are definitely getting more backstory revealed, and I feel genuine emotion towards some people. Like Akito. Lord, I hate that woman. My favorite characters, I do have a lot, is definitely Kyo-soma. I have a photo of him. I love him to death. Hatsuhara, who is a new favorite. I kind of forgot that he existed for a while. Yuki, because you gotta love Yuki. Shockingly, I don't know why, but the last episode that just aired, which I think was episode 9 or 10, I started liking Toru, and I don't know why, but after, like, what? 35 episodes, I finally started liking her, so I guess she's a favorite now. And then Shigari-soma when he's not having his other personality. You know what I'm talking about if you watch my review. 3. Now, I have to get something for this one. We have a prop. Wotakoi is my 4th favorite. I just got the manga today. I'm literally halfway done with it already, but Wotakoi is so good. This is my favorite romance, by the way, it's taken over Fruits Basket. Okay, so Wotakoi is about this girl, you know what, I'll put it up here. This girl, Narumi, who is an otaku. She is a very closeted otaku, though. Sorry, words. And she basically got dumped by her ex-boyfriend because she was an otaku and had to quit her job from the embarrassment. At her new job, she ends up meeting a childhood friend, Nifuji. And of course, Nifuji on the first day accidentally reveals that she is an otaku. But it doesn't really matter because the people that were also there are otakus, and let me just show you who they are. I'm most likely going to say her name wrong, but I think it's Koyanagi, and then Kabakura, who are also our, like, basically main characters. But, you know, I could probably just read the back of this. She comes up with a plan she basically invites him out to drinks and, like, comes up with a plan so he doesn't tell anyone about her otaku-ness. But he has a counter proposal. Why doesn't she just date him? So that basically starts their dating adventure. And as it ends up, Koyanagi, I think is how you say her name, and Kabakura are also dating, so it's adorable. And that's one of the main reasons I love this, because they start dating so early on. And it's just like their little dating adventures, and it's so freaking cute. I love that they're otakus too, because I feel like I can relate to it now. And it's a really cute love story, guys. Wow, I sound so dead inside. And I really need a season 2 because I have been contemplating rewatching it. I mean, I bought the manga, so I do have some time before that comes of me rewatching it again. But obviously not a lot, because I'm already on to the 2nd volume, because this involves 2 volumes. What is that? No. But guys, it's so cute, and I really suggest it because it's definitely my favorite romance. And if you've seen my Chromebook and my walls, I don't have a Wodokoi poster because I haven't found any that I really like, but I have a printed out photo of my favorite Wodokoi picture, and then literally everything on my Chromebook is Wodokoi themed. Okay, and then these are going to be really short because we've already talked a lot about them before, but My Hero Academia is my 2nd favorite. Quirks are a thing. Midoriya does not have one though, and that sucks for him, but he still wants to be a superhero, so he decides, I'm going to enlist in the most prestigious school and become a superhero. You wanna know how he does that though? He finds All Might, who is the #1 superhero dude, and eats a piece of his hair. Woot woot, now he has Quirk. And let me just go ahead and say, Todoroki, love him, he's my favorite character. But for some reason, Bakugo now, I don't know why, I literally couldn't tell you. But he's all over, he's invading my room, so he's here now. So yeah. And it's so good, just watch it, honestly. And we all knew this was coming. Haiku. You know, I feel like I should get the mangas, but I don't feel like it. I love how I put my Chromebook down because I already know what Haikyuu's all about. Hinata Shoyo. He's short. Sucks for him. But he would like to be a volleyball player. He is idolizing this, he aspires to be, I don't know, this guy, the little giant who was on the Karasuno volleyball team. So he's like, whew, I gotta be on that team. But he's not there yet. He's still in middle school. So he finds some friends and he decides, we're gonna go enter this tournament, our first official tournament, and we're gonna play some volleyball. Sadly, though, he has to go up against the king of the court, Kageyama Tobio. Tobio Kageyama? Whatever that. Tobio Kageyama. Tobio Kageyama. Kageyama, whatever. And he literally gets crushed. Like, gone, out, he's done. And he kind of challenges him and says, I'm gonna beat you one day. And Kageyama's like, go for it. But they ended up both joining the Karasuno volleyball team. And now they are there. And they have to become teammates, and it's really amazing. Haiku, I have a lot of favorite characters. Kageyama, first of all, love him. Suki, because we share a birthday, so, you know, we're alike. Suga, because he's literally mom. Kuro, because Kuro's hot. Kenma, because, you know, you gotta throw in Kenma there. He's great too, by the way. And then everyone else, can I just say that? And I have, like, pictures of a bunch of the Haiku teams, and today I actually wrote on a little index card, you should have come to Shirchizawa and put it over Oikiwa. You thought I was kidding. I love making fun of him. I've talked about this before. I literally make fun of him constantly. But that finally concludes, I'm so tired. That finally concludes our little journey that we've had today. 34 minutes plus the 20 minutes I filmed before. This is gonna be such a trip to edit. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said in the monthly review, I'm gonna be updating this in 6 months with new animes. Don't worry, I will not be talking about all these again. I'll be talking about only the new ones, but I will still say the order. So otherwise though, Otherwise, though, I hope you guys enjoyed. Ladies and gentlemen, see you in the next one.